Aaron me back again with some care videos for Avicularias. So I'm going to start off with my pair of Metallicas that you guys seen in my first video, the introduction. So here's my little, you can't really see that, male juvie. It's the same size as the female. It might be making a web bed, I don't know. It was a little more skittish than the female. I don't really handle him as much. Yeah, so there's that. Really beautiful. The colors is juvies and slings and stuff. They all pretty much look the same as slings, with some exceptions. Here's my female, as you seen me handle in the first video. Yeah. My back on here. And with these guys, the temperatures, but I really don't worry about temperatures at all with Avics. I normally just keep them at about just room temperature. Some people say they need like 75 degrees, but they're pretty sturdy, tough animals. They can handle a little drop here and there and stuff. But I do like it warm if you can, but I really don't worry about temperatures, and I never had a problem. And so my only other Avic right here is my little A Urbican sitting next to my OBT. These guys are pretty good beginners. My little Urbican is pretty small still, as a little guy. People, they make up a lot of controversy about, well, they don't really make it up, but there's a lot of horror stories out there about, like Avics and stuff as slings and juveniles like this size, not getting enough ventilation and just dying for no reason. Sorry, I'm sick, so my voice is still weird. But I never had any problem. I bought these little containers at the last, the Sacramento Reptile Expo, I think it was. Yeah. They have the little ventilation holes, and I have no problems with them. I've had this guy. It's like a month past Christmas, and that shows like all the way back in the spring and summer. So I have no problems with them. These guys, I got a deal, $50 for both. They were $30 a piece, but I got the guy to do a deal. And I made these. They're pretty cool. Where you take the little deli cup and you cut a hole out of it, you line it with mesh, and you put a Gorilla Glue on the back to hold it in really tight. I'd even have a hard time tearing that out. And I just put paper over it. I put like tape over it so it looks better than that ugly green gunky looking stuff. It's the glue, so don't worry, it's not taped on or anything. They're not going to be able to easily push that off. It would take quite a strong spider to pull that off. And so their venom's really low, about the same as a G. rosea or something. I've heard that it feels like getting stung by a poison nettle plant. If you haven't been stung by one, I've been like nicked by them before. It just burns really, really bad. It stings and stuff. And it'll be like that for a little bit, then it'll go away. So it's not really nothing too big and too dangerous to be worried about. But they're really docile, a little skittish as young, and throughout adulthood, they are communal. A Metallicas and the normals, the Avicularias, they are communal. I'm sorry I don't have any Avicularias or anything. Avics, I really don't have any. I didn't see any really good deals for them, except for babies, but I didn't want to pay the shipping charges and stuff, so, yeah. Not really too much to say. They like it moist, they like it humid and stuff, which that's a problem that a lot of people have, because they like it really good ventilation and humidity, kind of like keeping it chameleon. But I don't really have much problem. Just keep the substrate a little moist in there. Substrate doesn't really matter too much. You can use a paper towel, but the best time would be like eco earth or moss, or maybe a bark if you get one that really holds moisture well, but it's going to be kind of hard to find. Orchid bark might, the reptile safe kind, not the stuff that you get at your hardware store. Or you might be able to get some from the hardware store that's safe, but I don't really like to risk that. There's not really too much to say. These guys will get from 4 to 7 inches running there, and this guy, he'll get to be about 5 to 6 running that. The growth rate's not too bad. It's about kind of in the middle. It's not like as they say, LPs are, but I'm still not really too convinced, because mine had for like 3 or 4 months, and it's only molted like 1 or 2 times. So I'm not really too convinced of this guy's being fast, but I may just have a really slow growing female. I don't know. The growth is pretty good, right? They haven't molted since I got them, and I've had them for a few months or whatever, but it just makes it enjoy them longer. I'm not really sure the lifespan, but that just with the majority of tarantulas, females live for about 10 to 30 years, and males live for about 1 to 5 years. Is that on there? A little piece of glue. And there's not really much more to say about them. They're a good beginner if you want something that's a little jumpy and fast, but they're not too bad in the fastness. Males, from my experience, my male's been a lot more faster than my female, but it's because I don't know, every tarantula varies, like humans. Some people are faster than others, or that kind of stuff. So that's about it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Bye.